why is it that Christians will call everything under the sun demonic? They'll call your nail polish demonic, they'll call your son's plushie demonic, your daughter's doll demonic, before they'll actually address what is blatantly demonic. Hi, my name is Taly. If you don't know me, and if you do know me, welcome back to my channel. This video is a bit different. This subject's more touchy, more controversial, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm a Christian, if you did not know. I used to put Bible verses at the end of my videos. I gotta run that back. Today I am talking not in a place of judgment because I have used AI. I think we've all used AI. And you see right on my tongue, sorry, I was in Jamaica yesterday, that's why I didn't post last week, and I was in Jamaica for 6 days, not for a pleasure trip, but to see family for a funeral, and I am back on my uploading schedule. So today's video is about AI and Christianity, and I'm not a Christian I'm a Christian content creator, but my content's not all about Christianity. But I do want to incorporate it in some of my videos because there's subjects that bother me so bad, and I'm not here for judgment, and I'm not here to be like above someone or to preach or new. I will obviously use a Bible verse, but this is more, sorry, that was my cat. This is more a video, like a rant and a opinion-based video with like some evidence, but it's mainly just how I feel and what I've noticed. Anyways, that's my mini disclaimer. I'm going right into it. Basically, I've noticed, and I know we've all noticed, how Christians either like AI just like everyone else, like using ChatGPT for homework or using generative AI to make videos or images, but I've also seen a ton of Christian content made with AI. So I've seen, like, for example, when I just graduated high school, I was like basically like one of the only Christians I knew from my high school, because the area I live in is like very large atheist population, which don't really care. But there was this kid, and he was always like atheist presenting, or I don't know, I didn't know his beliefs, and we weren't really friends anymore. Like, we were in middle school, and after high school ended, he was just like spamming everybody with this AI Jesus talking about the gospel, and it was creepy because AI was just becoming like a thing. That was like 2023, so it wasn't really that good. Like, it's already so good, and it's been less than 3 years, which is so creepy. And the now the videos of Jesus spreading the gospel, and it's a fake image of Jesus from the paintings that we see in like Europe. It's very dystopian. I feel like we're underreacting. It's usually something not even hefty. It's mainly just like, if you love Jesus, like if you follow Jesus. And I don't know how people never understood that, because even before AI, people would repost stuff like, if you skip this video, you hate Jesus. Like, okay, bro. And that's obviously just like fishing. What do you call it? Like clout fishing. They just want you to like and follow and comment and amen or something. Any video that says comment amen on it, I high key will dislike it. Like, I will remove my like if I can't dislike it, and I will disengage, because even if the content is so good, even if it's not AI and they have good slides and they have good reasoning, you saying like to like if you love Jesus, comment amen, like purposely guilting people into engaging with your content is so selfish. Just in the name of the Lord, that's so selfish, and that's so cringy to me. That's so cringy that you need people to feel bad or to feel guilted into liking your content. That means your content's not good. Like, I'm sorry, even if the content is good, but that means in your head it's not good, and if in your head it's not good, it's gonna manifest. Also, that also means you're not confident in your work at all. So that's not attractive for people to follow you, and that's not sustainable, because why do you then don't do content creation? If you're not confident in your work, that's okay. But if you're going to make it your whole spiel by guilting people, then the confidence is actually doing the reverse and damaging and destroying your work online. That being said, let me actually follow my notes so I don't ramble. It bothers me when people do that before AI even existed, when people are like trying to get people to do engagement based on their faith. That's cringy to me. That's like this weird aura farming. You're lame. I'm sorry, you're really lame. Like if I were to make this video and give you guys great points, and at the end I'm like, instead of just like, comment, follow if you want. That's usually what I say at the end, or I don't even really say that. I just end the video, honestly. If I added, like if you love Jesus, subscribe if you love Jesus, doesn't that sound like a whole scammer? Like, doesn't that sound like, that sounds weird. I don't have to explain it further. If you just don't get it, then I don't know what to tell you. So generative AI, this point I didn't really think about till I heard other people saying it. Most of this stuff is my own opinion, but I have noticed that someone did mention this, how generative AI is theft and theft is a sin. And it's true, because generative AI is the most problematic AI we have. Whether that's because they're stealing someone's identity by using AI to make someone look like they did something they didn't and ruin their life, or they're using it just to do art that was stolen from somebody else's art. Things like that. Like they'll take someone's art, putting an AI, and then put themselves in it. It's so sad. Someone who grew up, this doesn't have to do with really my faith, but someone grew up loving art, loving anime, loving animation, loving Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, and independent companies, and I'm still like that. I get very disheartened because people don't understand that people who aren't into maybe animation and art, especially since I used to draw very well, and I stopped when I went to college because I had to focus on school, so I had to kind of like dip one of my hobbies for the sake of studying. But I used to love to draw, and I used to have friends who were super into art, and I still do. And to see the soul sucked out of it, because people who don't dabble into that hobby or into that interest don't understand that art has soul. Music has soul. Because AI is also making music. There's songs that people didn't even know that were AI that were popular, whether that's Christian or secular music. And it's stealing from other people. It doesn't just make up something that never happened before. AI is not a god. I'm gonna get into that later. They don't make something that's never been made before. It steals off of other people's stuff, and if you indulge and partake in such stealing, whether that's consuming the media, knowing it's AI, because obviously if you don't know, that's not your fault, because it's getting good really fast, which is scary, and the laws that should be preventing AI are very much slow compared to the creation of it. But if you know about it and you're dabbling in it or using it, you're participating in theft, and it's not a technical thing, you just are. And I feel bad for every person who's in the creative field, because their job was already threatened by just, it's competitive already, and now you're competing with a robot. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. So I already talked about the Jesus talking videos, but also a lot of you guys, we idolize our phones. I'm definitely guilty of this, but we're also now idolizing AI. When you look at Exodus and you look at the story of Moses, and yeah, Moses had anger issues, but the more I grow up, the more I understand Moses. I can't lie. I mean, he never saw the promised land, so I'm not trying to be like Moses like that, but I can understand him further and further, because he went down the mountain with the 10 Commandments and saw his people, God's people, worshiping all these different idols they just made up, and he was so mad he smashed, the story. Hopefully, if you don't, then I hope you read Exodus, because Exodus is my favorite book in the Bible. Moses is my favorite story from the Bible. Fun fact. We are still doing this. Like, God is looking at time repeat itself. That's why I get so happy, because God really gave his life knowing all the stupid stuff we were gonna do. And I say we because, again, I've used AI. I'm not a person who's never used AI before. So I just want to spread my opinion, and also what I've noticed. So people are literally running to AI before they run to God. When it comes to their tests, when it comes to their assignments, they're running to AI and not to God. And also not to your own education, your own mind, your own self-sufficiency. We're definitely going to be so dumb in a few, not even years, low-key a few months, we're going to be extra dumb, because you guys can't even look in your textbook. You have to go to AI. You have to go to AI to know if you're gonna brush your teeth this morning. We all know somebody who goes AI for everything, school related or not, work related or not. They have AI do everything for them, and it's not even just a Christian based value. It's a human based value that's destroyed, and that's effort. That's thinking for yourself. You really have a robot. Like, we have to really call it what it is. A robot sounds dystopian. Call it AI, call it whatever. No, it's a robot. It's not a human, guys. It's not a human. Yes, a human created it, which is even more pathetic of us idolizing it because we have the creator and we're putting the creation as the creator. Weird. But we call it as it is. It's a robot. It's not real. It has no feelings. If you tell it it's your feelings like a therapist, it doesn't understand you. It's literally programmed to listen. It's programmed to validate you. It might not even give you the greatest advice because it's programmed to please you. At the end of the day, it's capitalism. At the end of the day, it's what the company that made it want. It's going to satisfy you. It's not actually made to help you. Like a human would, like a friend would, like a family member that cares about you would, like God would. God has love for you. AI does not. AI can't have love. It's not real. I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's a hard truth. It's a robot. It's a robot. It's not real. It's made for that, for money. It's made for that, for popularity. It's made for that, to change our futures and to make us dumber. Okay? Read a book, please. Like, these days I'd be having to put the phone down. When I was in Jamaica, I didn't have good connection, and I'm very much grateful for it because I was in rural Jamaica and I would just look at the trees. Like, I literally would just look at the sky and I would be like thinking. Sometimes too much thinking is obviously not always the best thing, but a lot of people don't think at all. A lot of people hate their lives and they just go on their phone and they melt it away, and I've been guilty of that, where you just don't want to deal with your problems. You don't want to deal with what's making you sad, what's making you exhausted, what changes you got to make, what productivity you're procrastinating on. It's easy to just throw that away with the phone. But at the end of the day, we have to, in order to live life and live it more abundantly, we have to be able to control ourselves, able to have self-control and acknowledge these things and move past it by first seeing what it is, addressing it, and then making the steps away from it. And phone addiction is real. It gives us too much dopamine, and we're giving it to our children too, which that's a whole other thing, children AI. But going back to Jesus, going back to the Bible, actually, I should say, this is the Old Testament, but in Exodus chapter 20, verse 5, it says that you shall not bow down to them or worship them, for I, the Lord, your God, am a jealous God. So God is noticing your patterns. He's noticing that you're not studying, you're being lazy, you're just going to ChatGPT for your homework. You can't even write a paragraph. You can't even spell the most basic 6-letter word. You are literally being so lazy. You can't even do your work assignment because you have AI doing it, and it would have taken you like 20 minutes, but instead you just had to shorten it to 1. Just to do what, by the way? It's not like, I get when people are so busy, they have kids, they have school, and they have a full-time job, they have chores to do, they have laundry, they have so much to do. But there's people who literally don't have that much to do. They just want extra time to scroll on their phones. God is noticing everything you're doing, and he's putting that into perspective for, your life and what you have done in this life. And he's jealous. He's like, wow, like, you're not even using AI, so like, you have time to pray. You're literally using AI so you have more time to dilly-dally and be goofy and not actually do anything in reality. Like, when your life flashes before your eyes, what are you gonna notice? Like, the screen time, that funny TikTok video, you weren't gonna notice. Sometimes when I be scrolling on TikTok too long, because I make content there too, I realize, oh, I'm not gonna remember this video. Like, some videos I remember, but I probably make up a random statistic of 95% of what I consume I'm not gonna ever remember. Unless it becomes so viral where everyone's quoting it, then you're forced to remember it. Otherwise, no, you're not gonna remember it. Like, I don't remember the stuff I just scrolled on like 12 hours ago. It's short-term memory. It's literally filler activity. It's just so much idolization, so much man pretending to be God, that I don't understand why Christians love AI so much. And before you're like, well, I'm a Christian, I don't. Yeah, I'm a Christian, I don't either, so the video is not about you. If anything, you should be like, hey, someone thinks like me, yay. This is not a competition, it's not a holier than thou conversation. I'm being so for real. When I talk on here, guys, like, I want to be down to earth. I'm just a human being. I have other interests, I have other hobbies, I'm just me, and I'm not perfect either. Again, I've used AI. So, this is not a condemnation video, it's just more of a think about it. Just take some time to really think about it. Because, again, AI does not promote much thinking, so I doubt we've really been thinking about it. But think about it, please. It's really weird to me. I wasn't really into sci-fi like that growing up, but as I've been, dabbling in different genres of books and movies, especially older movies, they predicted a lot, and it's scary. And we always thought robots were some science fiction gag that maybe some nerds liked or something. I'm a nerd, so no hate. But no, it's our reality now, and it's scary. It's moving fast. The world before AI was like so nice, honestly. Like the world before like 2020 was so fire, and now we just have all this stuff. But that's my video basically. That's just it. I gotta go to work soon, so I'm gonna eat some breakfast. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, night, morning, whenever you're watching this, midnight, whatever, 3 a.m. I hope you enjoy it. Get some sleep though, for real. If you want to subscribe, do it, but definitely don't subscribe to anybody who's telling you. Subscribe if you love Jesus. Please, no. I also feel bad for older Christians because older people just love AI, period, because they can't tell the difference a lot of the time. Even people who are middle aged, who aren't even like elderly. So I hope the best for them, honestly. Maybe show your mom this, maybe show your grandmother this, your grandfather, your uncle, that person that's just doing too much with the AI. Like, maybe just send this to them real quick. And if you want to also like and subscribe and comment your opinions, you're free to do so. So much love. See you guys next week. We're back to the weekly uploads, hopefully, maybe even double uploads. But I'll see you guys soon with another topic to talk about. Bye.